Bless you, wonderful people. I'm in Psalms 20 and I'm reading verse 6 and 7. This is a psalm of David where he would have prayed for victory over his enemies. And hear what he has to say here in verse 6. Now I know that the Lord saves his anointed. He will answer him from his holy heaven with the saving strength of his right hand. Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember and trust in the name of the Lord our God. So David recognized here that the Lord would save his anointed. Okay? And he will answer from his holy heaven. So he's saying here, some trust in chariots, some in horses, but we will remember and trust in the name of the Lord our God. So David acknowledged that they were trusting in chariots, the ability of the chariot, the speed of the chariots, and those who ride on horsebacks, they were depending on their horses. But he's saying here now, we will remember and trust in the name of the Lord our God, because David, God would have delivered him and he would have seen the victory. So he's saying he's going to trust in the Lord because it is the Lord who would have brought him victory. Okay? So his trust wasn't in the chariots nor the horses, because the speed of the Holy Ghost is faster than the horse and the chariot. Here in Jeremiah 12:5, two questions Christians should ask themselves. If thou hast run with the footmen, and they have wearied thee, then how canst thou contend with horses? And if the land of peace wherein thou trusted, they weary thee, then how will thou do in the swelling of Jordan? So it is saying here to us that in a land of peace, when all was well and all is well, if you were weary out or worn out by foot soldiers or footmen, how will you do? How well will you do in the land of Jordan when it's swelling? Okay? So the reality is here, like Elijah outran the chariot, we need the speed of the Holy Ghost in this hour to run. Okay, we can't trust in chariot and what carried us the last time. We need the speed of the Holy Ghost. We